In this video, we will discuss how to make a forum that sends data using Ajax. You can find a link to this code on Playground below the video, which you can open. Click Fork to get your version of the code. Here you can do anything. You can practice, modify this code however you like. It's your server, and you can do whatever you want with it. So, what is this code made of? There is a server file that generates HTML for the forum. Let's take a look at how it functions. I am entering data, sending it, and receiving a message that the forum has been submitted. And that's it. Now let's take a look at the file, devastable.ts. This is where we declare the table. There is a table with two fields, and there is a button that allows us to open this table to see what is recorded there. Let's open it, and notice that our entry, which we just submitted, is present. We can send a second entry here. We can look and see that a second entry has appeared in this table. We can delete it now to avoid clutter. Now, let's check how the sending works. So here is our index file. It simply generates HTML with the form component. Here, the form is created using the Vue framework, and next to it is a directory with a component made in Solid. But let's see how it looks in action. This is our form component, featuring some HTML markup and a connection to the form values. Here we have the constant named form values that connects the values with the form inputs. Let's try to show it and see. Let's try this. Form values. We keep. Let's check here's our value. If we start filling them in now, we see that they are updated, indicating that this variable changes, and then it is sent to the server. Now, regarding how the data is sent to the server, this happens through an import from the index file, meaning the server file, of a specific variable, namely the constant root, which performs the database write operation. Let's return to the index file and take a look at these lines. Here we have an endpoint declared using the post method, meaning it accepts post requests, and all it does is take the request that you sent me, and vtm.table, that is, in our table, calls the create method, which adds a record to the table and returns some result. He says form.edit, we can say now, form saved, and send again, to see how it works. Meaning the method gave us back a value which we displayed. This is what the form does. It sends data to this row. Using the run method, which we imported here and called here, passing it the values we output here. Then we just show an alert with this message. There are only 2 lines here that make it disabled, meaning it makes this button inactive during submission, so it can't be clicked twice. In fact, this is a very short example. All it does is send the form and writes data to the table.